Hello everybody and welcome to Parasite Eve Part 2 for the remake. A game that I did almost a year ago, and now I'm back. And we actually did pretty fairly well in the last video, only a little rough start with a bit of the color was a little bit off. I actually found out how to fix it, not to mention that I also managed to fix it to full screen. So now we have a nice full screen and I can go pretty much anywhere I want to. So that's a little bit of an improvement. It was actually something I had to manually do by hand, which is actually going to benefit us in the future anyway. But aside from that, in the last video, we got introduced to Eve. Eve is some kind of like parasite from the mitochondria, and she actually can infect other people's mitochondria, and she can pretty much cause them to spontaneously combust, which is actually something pretty unique. Today we're probably going to be seeing, well, actually, you know what, I shouldn't even spoil it for you, but we are on day 3. There are about 5 or 6 days in this game, and, well, let's see what happens. Aside from that, I'd like to thank you guys ahead of time for always watching and following and subscribing to my YouTube and Twitch channel to help me to grow, as well as those of you who have been helping to financially support me on the top right corner through my Twitch channel, and for those who have been donating to my Ko-Fi page, which is linked in the description below, or at the top of my Twitch and YouTube channel. Thank you for that. So now we have pretty much everything all set. We should be pretty much ready to go. Let's turn this off on the top right corner, and let's jump right in. I really need to disable the PC sounds, but I'll deal with that after this. Okay, so we are on day 3. We actually got done doing some kind of concert at some kind of park, and, well, we fought Eve over there, and now we woke up in this strange area, and it just happens that a Japanese scientist named Maeda decided to find us, and he kind of, you know, left us here, and we woke up next to him, you know, while he was watching that TV down there, and my partner, Daniel, just happened to be here with me, so now we're kind of by ourselves for a moment. And that's where we are, caught up. We got 30 ammunition, that's pretty good. And let's see. Alrighty. Should be all set to go. Maeda's sitting in the corner over here, see them? That's Maeda. That was a long night. Sleep well? You were here all night? I told you to go away. You could have died, you know. Guess he doesn't care. This guy don't care. Well, scientists can't believe anything without proof. It's just one of those things. And besides, what? Oh, nothing. What is he, just standing there staring at me? Daniel? No traffic. This ought to be the way around. Daniel. So what? We're sitting around for? What are we sitting around for? We've got work to do. Daniel, thanks. Yeah, no, he's a really great partner. Alright, we're gonna need some bigger weapons. There's a gun shop over there, let's stock up. Sounds good to me. It seems like we're freely able to move. Let me actually get this nice and all set up for you guys, so that way we can have everything ready to go. Alrighty, we're all set, let's go. I believe there is a pharmacy over there. Alright. Let's go check and see what kind of things we can find. You guys like this new zoomed in setup? Makes everything all full screen now. It's perfect, isn't it? Like I said, I had to manually do this on my own. It's locked. And this is the gun shop. It says to get out of the way. Sorry, but it's the only way. Oh my god. Gun shop owner's not gonna be happy about that. Are you really a cop? We think so, but we don't have scientific proof if that's what you're asking. Funny. Ooh, we got a gun shop. Ooh. Gonna get plenty of good weapons here. Let's just make sure we thoroughly check. We got an M11. We got 15 ammo. Ammo is good. Doesn't look like we get any weapons from that. We got a tool. Yeah, I'm not finding any weapons over there. We got a bullet cap capacity. That's what cap stands for. Oh, my inventory's full. Oh, that's not good. Well, is there anything we can get rid of? No. Technically, these are all very important items. You know what we can do? We can come back here. That's probably what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to go deposit all those items that we found, because they're all very important stuff. So let's get out of here and let's go find the police department. Okay, we got a revive. We're definitely gonna save that for the end of the game, because we want to have as many of those as possible. Very useful item. Make sure we grab everything we find. Everything and anything. Okay, we got a medicine too. You can also grind for medicines later, if you want to. Should just make sure I check both sides, because you just never know when you're gonna find another one. It just could be hiding in all kinds of weird places. Trust me, it's very easy to miss one of these. Make sure we thoroughly check for any items whatsoever. Nothing here. We got a G19, that sounds like a pistol. We got a new vest. Doesn't seem like any other items are here. Pretty sure that I've grabbed everything, but I like to double check. We only come here once. There's no reason to come to Soho again. Alright, let's check this weapon and vest. So the CR vest does like pretty amazing improvement. Wow, that's a big difference. And for the G19, that is a burst pistol? I want to say it's a burst pistol. Yeah, it seems to be a 3-shotter, and at the same time it does like pretty good range, and not to mention much less bullets, but my thing is a 5-shot, and also at the same time mine's an SMG, so we'll definitely hold on to that, but we'll go put away the P8 because we don't need it anymore. P8's not going to serve us any benefit, except for stats later, when we decide to transfer all the stats from that weapon, and then we'll go find out what's happening. Yep. I love this game so much. Sadly, it'll be the last time I ever play it, though. Out of all the 3,000 games that I have to move on to, this is the one and only time we're gonna get to enjoy these moments with, you know, each one, so we try to make the most of each one, right? Because we have 2,952 games to go. Something like that. I think I'm like at 48 completed games right now. And the funny thing is like, even though this is officially only the 6th remake or the 5th remake, it's actually more like the 10th or 11th remake. Because if you really think about it, I had over 100 games, give or take. It was like somewhere around over 100. But some of those were like really quick ones, like from the Nintendo days, and you know, I don't really count those like really being in prime importance. But if you talk about like all the main games that were really worth it, yeah, I probably had somewhere close to 75. And I've done so far about 10 or 11 remakes by now. So where to? Is there really, is there any place with a research facility? I'd like to conduct an experiment and test something. It might be relevant. How about the facility in the museum where Clamp is at? They had really expensive equipment there. No way, man. Anywhere but there. He should have been evacuated by now. It should be okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Daniel, is that okay? I'm expecting a big tip for this. Haha. He's my taxi driver now. But as I was saying, yeah, we're at like the 10th or 11th remake right now, because if you really count it, Sakana of Rice and Ruin, Under the Waves, Deliver Us the Moon. I think I had a couple others, I'm not really sure, but yeah, those are ones were also remakes, so, but I actually consider them part of the main game, so yeah, I'm getting there pretty quick. So this is the American Museum of Natural History. It's just as I imagined. I can find a research facility in this building. Yeah, hopefully. We won't run into the jerk who runs it. Since he's been evacuated, it should be empty. Yeah, well, with the monster going around, frickin' Parasite Eve, I don't know about that. For a lab in the museum, it does have a fairly extensive equipment. So would you want to test? Ah, yes, of course, let me see. I was able to extract a gel-like substance from Aya's clothing. Gel? Is it from Eve? Yes, it appears to be a remnant of Eve's cells. At the cellular level, her power cannot be as strong as Aya said previously. What are you doing? I just want to conduct this experiment to see whether or not he's messing with something over there. I don't know what he's messing with. Yes. This is exactly as it's just as I thought. Go ahead and take a look. What is it? It's pretty wicked for a microscope to see all this. The nucleus. So that's what the parasites look like from Eve. Is this the mitochondria? The evolved mitochondria? They said that there was like, what, thousands of mitochondria per cell? Your cells are completely surrounded by them. As you can see, the mitochondria, Eve, has taken over the nucleus. It's a similar manner. The beasts that attacked you probably experienced the same thing. Does the mitochondria really have the power to control the nucleus? No. The normal mitochondria never have such power. Eve's mitochondria has gone through tremendous evolutionary changes. This is what I think happened to Eve's mitochondria. Normally, mitochondria require oxygen when they generate energy called ATP. So at this time, the mitochondria requests oxygen from the nucleus. Without the energy supply from the mitochondria, the nucleus cannot function. So in essence, the two organelles constantly rely on each other. But in this case, it seems that Eve developed the power to reverse this symbiotic relationship. Evolution or even mutation seems likely in this case. Reverse the cycle. Look at this. Even with a limited number of cells, her cells have this much power. Can you imagine how much power Eve has within her whole body? Could you test my cells? Yes, of course, but I want to know. I want to know why I have the power to fight her. I want to know where I stand with her. Please, Maeda, I need to know why. Yes, of course. Thanks, Maeda. Could you step over here, please? He's gonna poke me, isn't he? He's gonna stab my finger. I need your arm. Oh, no, he's gonna stab my arm. Let me just set this up here. Huh. I think you'd better see this for yourself. What is it? Is something wrong? If a microscope can see into stuff like that, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty damn amazing. Hey, that's cool. Aya can repel mitochondria. Do you realize what is happening? Your mitochondria are supplying more energy to the nuclei of your cells. It's almost as if they're protecting the nuclei from Eve's mitochondria. Why does Aya's mitochondria have this kind of power? I don't know. Are you familiar with Richard Dawkins' theory of selfish gene? In simple terms, it states that genes act in a manner to preserve and ensure survival of the species. Hey man, I don't read those scientific journals. What are you trying to say? Depending on how you look at it, you can say that Eve is trying to destroy all mitochondria except her own. In response to that, Aya's mitochondria has developed the power to rebel. Why only Aya's? Shouldn't it be the same for us as well? We should have that power based on... That seems to follow the natural order of things. But I'm sorry, I don't know why. Professor? What are you doing in my lab? This is breaking and entering. Why haven't you evacuated the city yet? Look at Dr. Clamp. He's not very happy. Dr. Clamp, not very happy. I'm asking you why you people are in my lab. We've just received orders to evacuate the city. Professor, you really should. I tell you, cops are the ones corrupting this fine city. I'm sorry. It was my fault. You see, I asked them to bring me here. And who the hell are you? Oh, I am Kunihiko Maeda. I'm a scientist from Japan. You were using my electronic microscope? He's gonna be like, what is this? Where did you get this specimen? You, where did you get these cells? Those are... I don't know. Do you take me for a fool? With cells like these, we can make tons of money. They must affect the body's natural state. Ah, shut up. I'll just ask Officer Brea. Your cells contain a tremendous amount of energy. Do you feel any bodily changes? Perhaps puberty? Are you growing hair in funny places? You should feel somewhat hot, no? It means you're in heat. Speak up, officer, I can't hear you. Have you lost consciousness any time? What the hell is this? Why is my boy's name here? Lorraine. Lorraine's on here too, Clamp. You tell me. You tell me what this list is for. Tell me, you hear? Hey, let go of me. I don't have to tell you anything. Daniel, calm down. Daniel. Damn. Get out of here. Get out of my office at once. Cops do not belong in my office. Sorry to disturb you, but we do have to officially warn you of the evacuation. Please remember that. Officer Brea, do you enjoy having that barbarian for a part? Yes, I actually do. I actually really like him. Daniel's a really cool guy. Am I at a... whatever. I don't really know that guy. No, thank you. Bye. It's too late now. It's too late to do anything now. Yeah, whatever you say, creep. He's a creep, I bet you anything. I bet you anything. Lonely man like him. Okay, so I believe we need to go back to the NYPD. Makes the most sense. We are cops, we need to report back to the department. Damn him. One of these days... What was that list? It was an HLA type listing. It's a list to see whether organs will be rejected when transplanted. Why the hell are Ben and Lorraine on the list? It was a list of people with matching HLA types, so... Damn, I'm gonna get him. I'm going back to the station and getting the shotgun. That's what he's gonna say. He's gonna be like, I'm gonna get my shotgun. I'm gonna blow him a new hole. I told you this game is amazing. What the hell happened here? Oh shit, what the hell did happen here? Eve. She's here. I'll go look around. You two stay here. Hell no. I'm not gonna sit around and wait for this thing to kill my family. Daniel. And off he goes. Wait, Aya. Here, take this. What the hell are you giving me? What is this? It's a good luck charm from Japan. It's the best I can do. Hamaya. Thank you, I'll take it. So, I'm gonna tell you right now. This item, okay, these charms that he gives you, they're a waste of inventory space. They do absolutely freaking nothing. Yeah, that's right. Someone data mined this game or something like that and found out they do absolutely nothing. They're literally pointless to have. I'm getting help. Hang on. Shit. The police department's completely wrecked. Medicine 3. Medicine 2. You know what we do with the number 3s. is locked. Okay. Hold on. He's already gone. He's got some ammo on him. He's got anything else on him? He's dead. Oh. He was one of the 2 cops that were in that locker room back when we first came here. I can tell. Okay, so we have an SMG now. This thing is gonna be very helpful. But we have to be very close range. Very nice. We'll take the medicine. Well, you know what? We may as well take the piece of junk now that we're here. Yeah, we'll take the piece of junk. So, there's a problem with this weapon. I just realized it just now. This weapon has the 5 symbol. So if you look right here, this means it has 5 shots. But that one right there actually means it has random targets. It means that it gets to choose who it wants to shoot at. Now, there's a positive and a negative to the benefit of multiple shots. There's actually a chart in the Parasite Eve forums where someone had broke down the damage rate or the damage over time of multiple shots versus a single shot. The more shots you do, the less it has by damage because it distributes the damage in division. But there's a certain benefit where I think it's like 2 shots or 4 shots. 2, 3, or 4 shots is the maximum you should go before it starts to become like really problematic. 5 is okay, but any more than that, you're pretty much asking for your damage to be much less than what a single, double, triple, or quadruple shot would actually be in a total amount of damage. But you know, it's up to you on whether or not you want to do it. The only benefit to having multiple shots is if you have multiple targets and one dies, it will actually shoot another target. So that's like the only thing that I would say it would be beneficial. For right now, I will stick with this weapon because I do think it's still beneficial. We will use the medicine right now, and then we're gonna go back here. And you have to be very careful about the way you build these weapons because a lot of things can go wrong, and it's always better to have 2 save files in case you make something that you don't like. Warner. Man, Eve really caught us off guard. Most of our men were out. I'm getting help, hang on. No worries, I'll be alright. You go after Ben. Well, if you're gonna be alright, then why are you laying down? Here, take my clip. Thank you. He's just resting his eyes. He wants me to do all the work. Who cares about anybody else? He wants me to do everything. Where's Captain Baker? Are you okay? Where's the captain? He went to look for Ben. He's gone. These are fellow people that we used to work with. Now they're all dying on us. Damn that Eve. We need to take her out. All of our loved ones are dying. Daniel lost his wife in the last video. He's thankfully got his son, but still losing your wife. Although I think they were separated because he did fight custody over Ben. So I don't think that they were together, but still, that's your baby's mom, you know. Very nice. See how it shows another target after I killed the first one? That's what I mean. Let's go check on the dog first. What's going on in here? Oh yeah. Hey, that's Kathy. That's that woman that used to stand right outside of the office. She was supposed to look after Ben. She introduced Ben to the little puppy here, or the police dog, German Shepherd. He wasn't really a puppy, but you know, they're all puppies to me. Gotta be careful, these enemies are getting like really strong, oh my goodness. Should put on barrier. Yeah, these are very tough enemies now. Very nice. We got medicine too. Well, you know what? May as well start finding out how much heal it does. It's about 99, give or take, something like that. I'm sorry, Ben's gone. Where? I don't know. Shiva went berserk, and Ben went after her. What? Don't tell me Kathy's dead too. Wait, what? What did she say? Something about take this. I'm okay, please find Ben. She's just gonna lay on the ground too. She just wants me to do all the work. It's like those people who play dead just because they're, you know, afraid or something like that. I'm just kidding, she's injured. I'll trust my instinct that she's actually injured. She's not just laying down trying to make me do all the work. Wait, it's me. Aya, this freak of a dog came in it. I don't know what it just said. Aya, I guess I screwed up, eh? Why didn't you shoot, man? Haven't used a gun since your daughter was shot, Tors. You can't blame guns for that. I suppose you're right. You take good care of this place now. Oh, we lost Tors. Damn. He's that guy that was like, Wayne, get the hell away from the counter. You're not old enough for this. M92F. That's actually a pretty good pistol, I'm not gonna lie. This gun is... It's Tor's gun. He hasn't used it in ages, but he always kept it in good shape. Tor's wasn't just good at gun tune-ups, he was a real good shot too. But ever since the day his daughter was killed by a gun accidentally going off, he stopped shooting altogether, and he came to this department to keep guns in check. Aya, I know you can handle this gun, take this, and nail that monster for Tors. Got the ammo clip. If you want to leave something here, I'll hold it, yeah, absolutely. So I will check the difference between the M92F and not to mention the other weapons. So we'll go here to the bottom left real quick. And let's take a look at the M92F. So the M16, as you guys know, does pretty ridiculous damage. And honestly, I've almost kind of debated on whether I should go back to it, because I don't really like the M11. It just doesn't seem like it's doing me too well. As for this one, it's pretty fast, has a little less on the range, but a little less on the damage, but it has 3 shots. I will leave it with him, though, for right now. Just because I don't know if I'm gonna really end up using it. Oh, look, it's the other guy. Aya, you gotta go after Ben. He went upstairs chasing Shiva. Come on, we need to take care of that wound. I'm alright, just go after Ben. Well, he's okay too, apparently. Is there any items in here? Maybe something? There's gotta be something in here, right? Uh-huh, there is actually an item in here. Of course, there would be a fight in here too. Looks like we have a big old spider right here. Careful. Uh-oh. See? I got slow. Very nice. I like that they give a lot of bullets. Very good. We do have energy shot. It's one of the best things in the game. It's actually supposed to be much more powerful than even some of the late spells in this game. But energy shot does have a flaw. So this one here has also a bit of a flaw. We lose a little bit of critical, but we do need more defense if anything. So, and we get a lot of PE. So that's actually pretty good. So I will definitely take it. The only problem is you gotta be careful about auto heal, because auto heal can burst through a lot of your healing items if you're not careful. And it chooses whatever it wants to, usually prioritizing probably even the more powerful healing items that you may not want to use. So that's why I don't really like auto heal. Can't make it. Got me pretty good. Take this. Ben's upstairs. Oh, it's the guard who's like, only authorized personnel can enter here. Remember him? Of course you don't. You know why? Because he's an unimportant character. But he's still a human being. He was still one of our comrades. Hey look, there's an item over here too. Oh, we got a couple rats in here and a couple spiders. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna use our energy shot. We'll use it over on this spider. Very nice. Good thing I did not have a revive on me, because that would have been a bit of a waste. And we've got a tool. We'll definitely keep that for later. Shiva, what's happened to you? Uh-oh. Ben's in trouble. Yeah, Ben's slightly in trouble right now. Okay. Very nice. I am aware that there is a signal issue, but I'm continuing just in case it comes back. I'm just making sure that I keep up with it. I don't want to just sit there and wait for it. And besides, better that I get this up and going rather than wait. Let's go to the storage area. I know where this is. It's the weapons department area. We can find possibly a special weapon or something. Ooh, an MP5. An MP5. Oh my gosh. And a tool. And an offense. Very nice. Okay, so we have now, and it looks like the signal is now back to green. Perfect. So we have an MP5. This was actually one of my prime weapons that I used in this game, so I definitely will be using it. It was very, very fun using this weapon. Of course, until it gets replaced, but very excellent weapon. We do need to look for the locker key. There's supposed to be a locker key for the one that's where that cop died. I think I already came from that room. Okay, we have a spider fight. Let's get rid of the spiders. Oh no, oh no. Careful, these guys hit pretty hard. Should use a PE for barrier. Yeah, because barrier is very helpful. Stupid freaking goddamn spiders. I hate these guys so much. Ugh. Ouch. Leave me alone, damn it. Okay, we've got some ammo and a Cure M. Let's heal. And then let's use a Medicine 1. Let's go check what's in here. I think upstairs is where the boss fight is. Oh, we got a heal, we got a little save spot right here. Very nice. Very helpful. Okay, we got CR evade. Let's go and save. Or something. Shiva, are you okay? Benna, get away from her. Let go, Shiva's sick. Stop, don't hurt Shiva.
She isn't Shiva. Eve's turned her into a monster.
A monster?
Close your eyes, Ben.
Oh shit. Shiva's looking not too well. Oh my god. Oh my god, the demon dog from hell. Oh no. Oh yeah. We are gonna... I'm sorry to have to do this, Shiva, but I'm gonna have to kick your ass.
You're not touching him.
Uh-oh. Damn it, I'm out. Uh-oh. I don't know if Captain Baker's gonna make it out of this one. We're gonna go help Captain Baker. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. That is a lot of enemies, I'm not gonna lie. No. Ouch. Let's get rid of the rat. I'm surprised you lived, rat. I'll take it all. Take it all. Hey, I got an extra tool. Very nice. I got an extra tool from that. Uh-huh. Alright, well we have one more room to check and then we have to go straight to a boss fight. Oh look. It's a fellow cop. I'm not gonna make it. Take this stuff in my locker. So even though we have the locker key, I know that we can go and check it right now. But why do that right now when we can actually do it later? So we'll do it later. Oh shit. You're the one that got Tors. Damn, no wonder Tors died. That is a big freaking monster. Oh yeah, that is a big monster. Okay, hold on, we need to go to barrier right away. Damn, he almost got me. Good thing I can bait him. Very nice. That barrier is so good. I love barrier. Okay, we got full cure. We've got 3 medicine 3s. Oh, we're saving those for later. Late game, that's for sure. That is really good. I will definitely take it as a bonus for killing those things. Is there anything in here? Not even a treasure chest? No, I'm really kind of surprised that this room didn't have anything. I mean, we got full cure. Forget it. We'll take it as that was a benefit for getting 3 of the best like healing items in the game, and we'll definitely save that for final boss. And let's see. Yeah, it looks as though we're all set for this fight. I'm not sure if I should change weapons. I should have probably did it outside of this room. Ah, yeah. Uncle Ben's hurt. Oh, his name's Uncle Baker. Sorry, Uncle Baker's hurt. Shiva? It's not Shiva. Shiva's already dead. Aya, please, don't let her turn into a monster. Look, she's already a monster. Come on, I'm the one you want. Okay, first off, we need to change weapons. There are 3 targets. Yeah, we need to change weapons. This is not going to do us any benefit by having the rifle in this situation. We need to have a faster weapon than this, so we need the MP5. Damn, Shiva. Okay, we need barrier. Barrier should last for as long as our PE does not go down. Yeah, we're doing a lot faster on this with the MP5, that's for sure. But that dog is kicking my ass right now. Did you just heal yourself? We should use barrier first, and then we'll heal after. Okay, we need to heal with medicine too. And we'll hopefully be able to get one more attack in on him before he does that. Jesus Christ, why does he hit so hard like that? I need to get him to stop roaring. We should focus on one target at a time. I think he lost a head. Yeah, he did. We should circulate him. But it's hard to, like, I don't understand how to get rid of that, like, how to escape that move when he roars like that. God damn it, I hate that shit. This is not good, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm literally about to die. We don't have a choice, we need to use medicine 3. Fucking dog. I think I got rid of the head that was roaring. I did. I got rid of the one that's roaring. So one of the heads was the roaring one. He's only got one head left. I think it's the beam one. The beam one is not that bad. It's the roaring one that was pissing me off. I don't know if that was the right head or something. Yeah, that head was like a very big problem. That shit almost damn near whooped my ass. Oh shit. Okay, here we go. Okay, hold on one second. Let me tell you something. Hold on a minute, let me tell you something. Oh my god. I need to stop watching freaking Instagram. Oh my god, ow. Hey, I got him. We got two levels, and we learned Confuse. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, doggy down. Oh, we did it. We need to have a parade right now. Big parade. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for dying. Thank you. I am really glad that I beat his ass. I really needed to. I really wish I knew which head was the one that was roaring, though. Well, I don't think that there's anything in this room, so we don't really need to search anything. Ben, Captain, Aya, Uncle Baker's hurt. Ben? Ben, are you okay? Uncle Baker was protecting me. Captain, thank you. Remember when Ben was younger, we used to all play at your place? Sir? Cut that out. Baker is fine. Like the old times. Shiva. Aya, whoever did this to Shiva, you'll get him, right? Yeah, I will. Hey, look, we're on day 4 now. Day 4 out of 5? Or is it 6? Well, whatever. We're like getting pretty far into the game. Very, very far. Like really, really, really far. Not too bad for 2 videos. Ahem, people. Come on, Daniel, you're in charge now. Yeah, well, I'm not used to this sort of thing. You're doing great, boss. But why did Eve decide to attack the precinct? Precinct? I said precinct. It's precinct. To get rid of us? Maybe that Japanese guy knows something about it. You're right. Where did he go anyway? I bet he's snooping around the criminal ID lab in the 3rd floor. I'll be fine. Besides, I promised Nix at the hospital that I'd settle scores with Eve. We'll start fixing up the office. Okay. Yeah, I think there is 6 days because if you actually think about it, so I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but I will at least let you know, like, what to expect. There is going to be a hospital area, and then there's going to be a museum area, and then it's just the final area of the game. So really and truly, yeah, there are 6 days, but the 6th day really doesn't count that much because it's really not that, it's really not like as long as you think. Oh, and we can't forget the sewers. Yeah, there's also a sewer area too. So sewers, museum. What else did I just say? Hospital. And then final boss. We'll most likely be finished with it before I start my streams with Sakuna of Rice and Ruin part 6. I think I'm on part 6 now. I think I'm on part 6. And the game's almost over. Like really close to being almost over. Hey look, we got the trading. See, I told you can check it later for the locker. We got a trading card. I think you get like a super tool for it or something like that. Like you have to like collect like all the trading cards. And then eventually you can get something special out of it. Since there's only a couple of areas to really check, there's not much to check. We'll play for a little bit longer. I felt like I really deserved to play a little bit longer because I had a very stressful day anyway. Don't you worry, Aya. I'll be looking after this place for chores. You leave all the equipment tweaks to me. We're playing it my way now. No permit needed. But it'd be nice if you could bring me a gun trading cards if you see them lying around. Hey, I may not come close to as good as old Tors, but you can trust my work. So what'll it be? Well, let's give him a trading card. I don't really have one yet. Okay, well then how do I give you a trading card? Discard junk? What are you talking about? You got no junk with you. Okay, well let's tune up. Oh, you use the trading card. What equipment do you want it to? Oh, it's a tune-up. Oh, so you use the trading card as a tune-up item. Interesting. Thought you'd be here. How did you guess? This kind of place makes me think more clearly. Hey, Maeda, why did Eve attack the precinct? What I want to know is why didn't Eve show herself this time? I felt her present here, but as soon as we arrived, she was gone. It could be a distraction. Distraction, what for? Is there a sperm bank or a hospital that can conduct artificial insemination nearby? A sperm bank? Well, I don't think Eve's body will last much longer. Right now, the mitochondria are just parasites in her body. So she's trying to create this ultimate being, like she did in Japan. I'm afraid so. So if we can stop her from getting there, she'll die eventually. I think a doctor at St. Francis Hospital specialized in artificial insemination. Let's go, Maeda. Hey, what about me? You're the boss now. You're captain for now, remember? You gotta look after the precinct. Oh, alright. Here, take this then. Would you give me a mod permit? No, you gave me ammo. The hell do I need that for, Daniel? I get ammo like in every fight that I do. Why didn't you give me something like a special tool or a gun, maybe an armor? Whatever. He's looking out for me. Okay, so we need to now go to the hospital area. Alright. Alright, give me a nuke or something. That'd be nice. I would love a nuke right now. What's wrong? You're awfully quiet. I wonder why Daniel didn't come with us. He said he's gonna get dirt on Clamp. He also wants to be with Ben. Oh yes, of course. Maeda. Yeah? That creature that was born in Japan, what happened to it? It died, along with the scientist that was its father. How did a monster like that die? There was a rebellion. The mitochondria passed from the father did not connect with the ones passed from Eve. It began to deteriorate, and the father held on to the dissolving flesh and they died. Even though it's a monster, I guess it's still your child. Interesting lore. Alright, we're at the hospital area. I don't think we're going to be able to finish the hospital area, but we'll try to get as far as we can within the next 30 minutes. Here it is. This hospital. It's hot. It looks like Eve is in there. Look how Maeda runs. You wait here. Aya, take this. Oh no, don't, oh no, that's a waste of inventory space. God damn it. It's a bell to keep away bad spirits. Just hold on to this, okay? Thank you. I'll keep it. No, I really won't. I will throw it in the frickin' trash is what I need to do. It's a waste of inventory space. I have only 14 left, asshole. Stop giving me those charms. They don't do anything. They're literally a waste. Oh my god. You know what I can do with that? I'm gonna find like something I could put it inside of. Like right here. Can I put the motoyoki? I cannot put it away. Son of a bitch. How can they do this to me? Waste another inventory space on me. I don't like it when they do that. We shall save. We shall play for a tiny bit longer. Only because I do wish that I was able to be here earlier, but my stupid workplace wouldn't freaking let me out. Because, you know, everybody and their stupid ass ghetto grandma wants to freaking party at my casino. So I was just very upset. Like, I don't think I was legitimately ever that upset at my workplace where I almost literally broke a door. I literally almost broke the goddamn door. Because I was that pissed off. I really wanted to be out. Okay, well, that door is locked. Yeah, I wanted to be here earlier. A lot earlier. It's the little girl. You can see her in the window. She is a ghost child. Maya? Or is it just my reflection? No, it is definitely a little ghost child. You need a green key card. Okay, well, if I... Aha, we can use the elevator. Going down. Oh no, the elevator cables. Uh-oh. Yeah, if an elevator fell for that long, which was like almost 6 seconds, 7 seconds, it's like a floor per second, you would be dead. Like an ordinary person would be dead from that. Or otherwise have severely broken legs. Night-night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. The power just... Okay, we lost power. That's not good. Eve's trying to trap me down here. She's cut the main power line. Oh great. One elevator is broken, and without power, the other one is useless. Should we try this way first? What is this called? What is it called? Will you let me see it? Autopsy room. It's called an autopsy room. Okay. Hope you enjoy your stay. She broke the staircase. Thanks a lot, Eve. Thank you for that. Okay, so we cannot go this way. Probably a good thing, because the less I have to explore an area, the faster I get to go through it. There is an item in here. There's actually 2. And then there's something glowing in the bottom right. I've got some ammo. Got a fuse. M79. That's a grenade launcher. I remember I used this weapon at the near end of the game the first time I played, and it really put me in hell. Because I really should not have used it. But at this time right now, I will use it for right now. But it's something you should not be using long term. Only against groups of enemies is it useful. Well, it used to be good against groups of enemies. Not too bad. I don't really like that weapon. Maybe I'll go back for what I was using earlier. I thought it was going to hit groups of enemies, but apparently it doesn't, and I don't really like that. That is the Final Fantasy sound right there. Sounds like Final Fantasy X. Maybe even Final Fantasy VIII. Maya, wait, it's me. Why are you dressed in those clothes? You must be cold. Well, she's a little ghost child. Didn't you see her just go through the frickin' door for like the 4th time in a row? Since we've seen her, since like the beginning of the game. She's gone through like 4 doors. That is not a human child. That is a monster. Or something. I don't know. Oh, shoot. Oh no. Get off of me. God damn it. God damn it, I can't leave. It won't let me move. This is horrible. I've got poison, I've got freaking paralysis. That's just fascinating. Gelatin creatures, not that strong. Very easy to dodge them. Probably bait them for a little while until I get my PE up, and then I can do a heal number 2. Just to save some healing items. Got medicine too, that's perfect. Helps out with the loss of HP. Is there any items in here? Got a defense 1. There's nothing here. This one's got a telephone in here. We can save. Got an autopsy key. Okay, so we have the key for the autopsy room. And there seems to be a door down there. Got medicine 3, that's perfect. Alrighty. I'm just gonna plug in my phone so I can have it charged for when I finish tonight. Is this the autopsy room? No, it's not. It's a completely different area. We need a blue key card. So I suppose that we need to go to the autopsy room now. I recognize this hallway. No, I do. I recognize this hallway. Oh, here's the autopsy room. Yeah, I knew I recognized that hallway. Okay, we can discard the key, thankfully. Save us a little inventory space. Let's see what's in this room. I don't see any items. There's a burnt body over here. Oh wait, you know what? We could check inside the desk, can't we? No? No, I guess not this one. There's nothing here. Nothing on the dead body. Got a couple gelatins. Oh shit. Gotta be careful of that one right there, the big old bug. Don't get poisoned. Paralysis is what I'm more concerned about, though. Damn it. Get rid of the fly. Heal. Oh, you know, our PE is so high that now it doesn't use the whole bar anymore. That's good. It's like the benefit of having PE, which is like something energy. I don't remember what the hell it stands for. Parasite energy. Okay, we got a boost on our stats. That's perfect. We got a couple medicines 2s. It's very nice. Help us with our healing. You should always have medicine on you, because sometimes you might need to use your parasite energy for like an attack spell, barrier, whatever. And you might run out of energy and you won't have enough to heal. That's why it behooves you to have, you know... Oh, we should be very careful right now. We need to be careful. Let's get rid of the gelatins first. And then we'll use barrier. I know you're probably thinking, why don't I heal? Well, it's because barrier is more important right now. We can always heal after the fight. Yeah, it's better to heal after the fight if you can. You can use your PE energy right here. And then we'll use our healing items, which is medicine 1. And we'll use a medicine 2. We have a good few of medicine 2s. Not very many, but we'll survive. There's no items over here. Got a bee vest. I think it's an anti-poison vest. Yeah, it protects us from poison. We should probably wear this, actually. I know that the other one has auto heal, but honestly, poison's been a problem. We got the blue key card. And it looks like we found something up here. Fuse. Yeah, we got another fuse. So now we gotta go find where do we use the fuses, because I actually have no idea where to use them right now. I think the fuses go over there. If I'm not mistaken, it goes to that box over there, but I want to see what's over here first. So much for using the stairs, but there is something over here. What is that over there? An offense +1. Ooh, very nice. Once I get to about 30 capacity for my inventory, I'll probably keep all the BP for later. We got a micro Uzi. Something made a noise back there. It was crunching my bag of chips over there. Probably see it. It was just probably the wrapper unwrapping or something. So this Uzi, very powerful. But problem is it has random shot. And I don't like random shot. You guys know this. But it does 4 more damage. But is that worth using random shot though. Probably not. You know what? Let's give it a try. Let's just test it out. Let's see how it feels. I just may as well test it. After all, why not? We've got a tool again. Very nice. We're gonna be stockpiling these for late game. It's a very good opportunity for me to test this weapon because it's a single target enemy. Oh, we gotta get rid of the brain. The brain is the part that we want to worry about the most. His roar is not that powerful. Oh, very easy. Very easy. Medicine 2, I will definitely take as many medicines as possible. Fuse number 3, there's 3 fuses. Thought there was only 2. What is this microwave? Nothing? It's nothing. Huh. Thought it would be something. Okay, well, if we don't have any use for that, then let's see. I don't have enough bonus points to get any upgrades to our stats, but we have 1 inventory space spared, and everything else is taken up by important items, but I am about to use 3 fuses, so as soon as I use those, they will spare me some space. That's why I told you guys in the beginning of this game to put your points into capacity, item capacity. At least until you get to at least maybe 30. Oh no, the main circuit breaker is torn apart and some fuses are missing. Well, I just happen to have a bunch of them. No, turn it off. Repair the wires. Toggle power on. Insert fuse. All right, perfect. I think I actually recognize this area. This is the hallway with the autopsy room. Yeah, this is the autopsy room. Okay, I know where we are. We are needing to take an elevator now. Yeah, because remember we had to take the elevator, it was off, it had no power. And if you remember, there was this key card we needed, Maya and me. We need a green key card, which we don't have it. Oh shoot. Got a bunch of random gelatins. Remember, I have anti-poison, I have an anti-poison Kevlar on right now, so benefits me right now. No poison, which Just wish I had anti-paralysis though. Anti-paralysis or anti-slow would be really nice. Bunch of ammo. These are definitely sounds from either it came from this game because it was so old, because I know Kingdom Hearts had that noise just there. Kingdom Hearts came on the PS2 and this is a PS1, so Kingdom Hearts adopted that sound effect from this game. And Final Fantasy X must have also adopted that noise from this game too. So that means that this is where that sound originates from, or otherwise this game took it from something else, and then something else took it from this game. So yeah, interesting. So you notice that I'm doing only 12 damage with this gun. That's what I mean, is that when you use a weapon that has more than like 4 shots, the damage distribution is pretty poor. And it really can kind of really mess with you. So that's the reason I don't really like using weapons like this. I don't know about you two, but I'm getting out of here. Mr. Newsbomb, what about your medication? It's no use to me if I'm dead. That's correct. Are you okay? Yes, thank you. However, a nurse is trapped in the other room. Could you help her out? Yes. I'm gonna look around to see if anyone needs medical attention. That's very sweet of you. A lot of other people would be like, bye, I'm out of here. I don't get paid enough for this. Save my butt, not theirs. We will go to the MP3 with the MP5 with only 3 shots because it did way more damage, and I prefer more damage. This music is just amazing. It's amazing how music in games like this were just so prime compared to today's games. Just so much love and effort put into games like this. That is a lot of gelatins. We're gonna take out this one first. Yeah, we're doing 18 damage now. Do have poison for some reason. Oh my god, they're hurting me pretty bad. I thought it was supposed to be an anti-poison vest. Maybe it's only poison resistance. Well, we should try to take out a couple of them. $27 damage, very nice. Gotta level up. I got enough BP. We got speeds up movement and AT recharge. That's very good. We definitely need that. Movement and AT recharge will counter slow this room. I've seen it before. I'm getting hot. I know I've been here before, but why? What was I doing here? Hey, there was 2 of us. It's the only thing I don't like about old games. They use that white screen. Blind me and the rest of my audience, why don't you? Whew, I thought I was done for, thanks. Glad to help. But you could help me even more by telling me where the doors next to the elevator leads. To the storage areas of the hospital. That's where we keep our oxygen tanks and our main supplies for liquid nitrogen. What do you use liquid nitrogen for? I don't know. Here, take this green key card and find out yourself. I'm not staying to see what happens next. See, I told you, there's that one nurse that cares and the other one that doesn't. That's why I said the other one was sweeter. This one's like, I don't get paid enough for this. Look at her and her fat titties, just running away. Everyone's either dead or evacuated. I think I'll choose the latter. My inventory's full. No, I do not want to exchange an item because I'm about to use a couple anyway. We're gonna use some medicine too. An SP jacket. Ooh. Ooh. 35 defense. Little less on the PE. But good on the critical. Just no anti-poison. I'll take it. I will take it. Alright, well, we are making insanely good progress. Very good progress indeed. I have like maybe 7 minutes to spare. I mean, I could go a little bit longer, but ideally I wouldn't want to. Well, we'll see if we can get to the boss. I don't know if I can, but we'll find out. Can you tell me why the hospital uses liquid nitrogen? Well, for many different things. You can use it to freeze off warts and such, but its main use is for research. It keeps the sperm bank from spoiling. Sperm bank? Oh my god, how do I turn it off? Well, there's a valve that you can turn off in the storage area. Why? Sorry, but I don't have time to explain. By the way, which floor is the research lab located on? The 13th. Thank you. I'm gonna look around to see if anyone needs medical attention. See there, that is a good nurse right there. But I worry about her safety. Seems the key is no longer useful. Yeah, that is a good nurse. There is a treasure chest over here. We got a range +1. You know, technically, since we're at the beginning of the hospital, I could always go back to the police department to put away items if I needed to. In fact, given that that is one big gelatin. And I'm sorry, he does 87 damage, holy shit. Well, it was only when he did that jumping move. Oh my goodness. Got some ammo from it. Got 30 ammo. So I think that was all we needed to do. So now I suppose we just go straight to the elevator and then we just go beat the crap out of the boss. And that's it. That'll be it. We can't leave, so we have no choice. We go to the elevator, go beat up the boss, and then be a very successful end of this video. Since we're going to be fighting a boss fight, I do remember that this boss is very far away, and we might want to use a rifle. Not the SMG, but the rifle. Okay, so it's about 4 shots for each enemy. Come on. Okay, this is a very good spot where I can technically, if I wanted to, heal. Just abuse the healing at this point. That way we have some HP for later. Got a bunch of ammo from it. We'll save. Yeah, technically if I walked out that front door, I could just go straight to the police department, put away some items if I wanted to. But I mean, we're about to fight the boss anyway, so what's the point? Right? May as well do what we have to. Let's go up to the 13th floor. Now, if I remember, this boss is a far-range enemy, so I might want to switch over to the rifle. It's just a hunch. Yep. Alright. I don't know if this is the stronger one. That one's the grenade launcher. Yeah, we'll stick with the rifle. We want to go to 13th floor. I have to stop Eve before more people die. I wonder if that's a staircase. This room looks like a combat fight, or I mean, I'm about to get into a fight, so. Yep, what did I tell you? Let's take care of that thing. Damn it. Stupid brain balls or whatever you want to call these things. Now I'm being hit with slow. God damn it. These balls are gonna be flying all over the place. Get rid of them. Trying to reduce them. But he keeps on, like, spawning them too quickly. thing he doesn't do much damage to me. Come on. No. There we go. That's what I wanted. Very nice. Got no items here. We can use a heal too to kind of minusculely help. And then we want to save these medicines. It doesn't seem like there's any items to be found in this room. We've got a tool. Also got a full inventory. Yeah, this is because we're hurting for space now. Ooh, a G3A3. That's a better rifle. It's locked. Interesting. Okay. That's the building we need to go to. But problem is, how do I get up to the roof? Because that's the elevator. Would we take another elevator? It's... You know what? I think it's because we have to go to the basement. If I'm not mistaken, they said that we needed to do something about the sperm bank. And we never checked the basement. And if that's the case, we might have to save it. Well, they said it was some kind of valve in the basement or something. And I recognize this area. We might want to go back to the lobby. I'll tell you what. Since I am out of time on this video, we're gonna take down this boss on the next one, which is gonna be tonight when I come back from work. And we're going to probably end up at the museum, although there is an optional area as well. And the optional area is going to be the underground sewers, which I do have every intention to finish that. And besides, our inventory is like super full anyway. And we're gonna be able to finish this game before Sakuna of Rice and Ruin comes around anyway. I almost damn near guarantee it. And besides, I need to make sure I have time to eat. And time to, you know, relax and stuff. I really wish that I had more freedom. So that way I didn't have to be on a schedule like this. But no matter what, we're gonna finish this anyway. And there's so many other remakes that are needed to be finished. It's like 50 of them. 50 or 60. Probably 50. But I've gone through, what, almost 10? Almost 10 of them. So we're getting there. We're getting pretty close to that. Let's see, because some of them are pretty fast. Some of these games are actually pretty quick. And I know we're gonna have a lot of fun with the other future games. I definitely am. Now that I've been focusing on games that I love. But at the same time, I had every intention to do these games no matter what anyway, you know, regardless I love them or not. It was just the fact that they're part of the 3,000 games that are out there that were good. Because even though like several 100,000 games out there exist, not every single one of them was good. And in fact, very few games out there were actually good to begin with. So, you know, I honestly will keep one of them, one of each. I don't really need more than that. We'll put away any items that we don't need. And then we're going to sort it. We're going to select. Make sure we have everything we need. Medicine 3s are going to stay. We are going to put away the... That is a rifle, right? Okay, so it's a rifle. Okay, rifle, grenade launcher. Okay, so grenade launcher, put that shit away. I hate this thing. It's a piece of junk. That's what it is. It's a piece of junk. We're gonna put away the Uzi. I don't like it very much. We don't need this one because it's weaker, substantially weaker. This is the handgun. We're gonna keep it. We are going to put away any vests that we've been getting. So this one, strong against status attacks, strong against special attack, high defense, and strong against special attack. I think that's what SA stands for. But yeah, we are definitely going to be doing quite a bit in the next video, especially if I manage to get out earlier. I can spare more time into this and get almost dang near close to the end of the game. Because I think Monday night, it's either Monday night or Tuesday night, we'll definitely finish this. Because it's probably like one more video, maybe 2 more videos. I'm going to say 2 more videos. And then we're pretty much done with Parasite Eve. But, you know, don't worry. I will be back soon. Besides, you guys need to sleep. I need to sleep, you need to sleep, you need to eat, I need to eat. And then we'll have our lovely time with our main games on Wednesday and Thursday, which will be Socken of Rice and Ruin and Lost Odyssey. And then following that week later will be Pragmata added as an included game. So don't you worry, peoples. It's almost gonna happen. Now I feel like saving again. Because I just literally did a little increase on my item capacity. Well, not too bad. We're about 4 hours and 11 minutes into the game. Which I'm surprised it's not longer than that. Because I haven't died in the game. And 4 hours and 11 minutes, and we're practically almost at the end of day 4. That's actually really not that bad. We're going through this game really fast, in fact. If we have, like, what, another 2 hours, we could finish probably the hospital, the museum, and probably about maybe half of the sewage system. But the sewage system is an optional area. And if I'm not mistaken, the sewage system in Soho, I don't really know if it has anything interesting in there besides maybe a couple vests and a couple other things. But honestly, the ultimate gear comes from 2 locations. So one comes from the museum. The best armor in the game comes from the museum. And the best weapon in the game, from up to that point, really comes from the 300 junk. But optionally, if you do not go for the 300 junk weapon, which you can choose either a rifle, shotgun, grenade launcher, or pistol, or an SMG, whichever one you choose. The handgun is actually the most superior. It's actually the best weapon in the game. And not to mention, if you do go after the 300 junk weapon, you've pretty much hit like the peak of all weapons. Because unless you do Chrysler Tower, which is kind of like a dungeon or like a trial, it's post-game, and you get like all the best gear from there. it's literally like the prime gear of the game is in the Chrysler Tower, but I've personally never done the Chrysler Tower because I only really cared about the main game. But really and truly, if you're not doing the Chrysler Tower, because it's slow, it's only got 2 shots. It shoots really slow. I mean, the reload time, or should I say the active time of that weapon between attacks is very, very slow. Like, unless you have haste, that weapon is going to drive you up the wall. The grenade launcher, unfortunately, just without having spread shot, there is something called spread shot. You can actually spread the damage across like a kind of like a fan direction, and so if there's enemies nearby, the grenade launcher does help in that case. However, unless you turn the grenade launcher into like a double shot, triple shot, maybe like a burst weapon, a burst shot would be nice, then otherwise the grenade launcher's kind of shit. The rifle is probably of one of the most prime importances in the game because you really need to have range, and you never know when you're going to fight something that is going to be really far away, or otherwise you don't want to get close to it. And at the same time, the handgun's very quick, but it has to be built properly. You don't want things like tranquilizer. You don't want that. You don't want any kind of like poison on it. You don't want any like flame damage, ice damage, shit like that. Because late game, if you actually use that, there are certain enemies that actually are very resistant, if not completely immune, to the damage of cold or heat. And so you want it to be just pure damage. And you want it to have things like, you know, burst shot or quad shot, you know, something like that. Never have more than 4 shots in a gun, because if you go any more above that, the spread of damage is just absolutely trash. But aside from that, you want it to, you know, just basically have like all the good stuff. And nothing to do with status effects, nothing to do with elemental damage. But aside from that, everything else will be fine. Double action, I think, is actually one of them. You can get a double action. Double action is really useful, especially since you can do 2 things at once, like heal yourself and then the other one's attack, or you can cast a spell, cast another spell. There's all kinds of things. The number 1 ability in the game, but unfortunate to say, it actually requires you to be a very high level for it to actually surpass the damage, is Energy Shot. Energy Shot is based off of your level and your damage and stuff like that. And so when you use this, it can cause up to 3,000 damage or something like that. It's a pretty absurd number. But then you later get like an ability at the near end of the game, and yes, it does like about 1,000 damage, but if you're a high enough level, your energy shot could become 3,000 damage, and it can be completely eradicate like bosses in the game. But that takes a lot of grinding, a lot of time, and that's just something that, you know, unfortunately, someone like me cannot put hundreds of hours into a game, if not dozens of hours into a game. That's why I kind of like speed through games, but I'm not really speed running. I'm just playing it thoroughly through the main story, but at a very fast pace, but at a comfortable fast pace, like I do in all games. So, you know, things like slow, it's useless. Haste is very useful. Barrier, very useful. Detox, I've never used it. And Confuse, I've never used it. Scan is worthless. If you can look up the enemies' damage and HP and shit on Google or something like that, then you don't really need Scan. And even then, you shouldn't need it anyway, because ideally you would probably never need to use it. This isn't like Final Fantasy. But aside from that, yeah, active time. Don't ever put points into it. I made that mistake when I first played this on the last year, because I really thought it was going to make my, you know, time action quicker. No, it really did not. Apparently, it's a practically worthless thing to put points into. Like I said, you should be putting points specifically into your weapons at the end of the game. You choose your ultimate weapon or your ultimate armor, and you put things into defense, or you put things into attack. Don't worry about bullets, don't worry about range. Put it focused into attack, or otherwise into your defense. As for Parasite Eve energy, you should have more than enough energy by the end of the game to not even worry about it, so don't even worry about it. Just focus on defense and attack. And aside from that, once you get to like 30 item capacity, you can pretty much stop right there. Save all the bonus points up until the end of the game. Make a separate save once you hit the point of no return. And that's when you're going to go all out on your tools and, you know, putting all the freaking stats from other guns into one specific gun, put all the vests into one specific vest, make one super gear, and then your bonus points, which you have been saving since past the time that you hit 30 item capacity, you should have thousands. And you should be putting it all into attack and defense of your vest and your weapon. Because then you just eradicate the shit out of the game, you know? Literally a total annihilation. Like I said, don't use any of those items that, you know, you get like the +1 defense, +1 offense. Save that all for the final weapon when you absolutely know for sure you're gonna really actually use that weapon. That's why I said make a separate slot at the point of no return, and then make a separate slot before the point of no return. The purpose of before the point of no return is so you don't trap yourself in the game. If you need to go back for healing items, you need to grind for more stuff, you can do that. But once you hit the point of no return, you're locked in, you have limited items, you cannot get any more items, there's no more fighting in the game except the final boss. So if you have like 3 medicines on you and like maybe 1 revive on you, you're fucked. Literally. You mess up your guns, you're fucked. So that's why I say one save spot before the end of the game, 1 save spot after the point of no return, and then 1 save spot for, you know, whatever is the main one. So that way, in case you need to go back, you know, fix a gun, change your mind on a gun, you're good, you know? So yeah, like I said, this game's not that difficult. It just requires a little bit of planning. And I do this in every game. Every single game I do this. Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, whatever. Final Fantasy, you name it. I always plan ahead. And you should be doing this because I learned this all from the hardest RPG game in the world. The Last Remnant, which someday I will do it. But that game took me like 2-3 months to beat that game. Very few people around the world have ever beaten The Last Remnant because it was that difficult of a game. It's not like traditional RPG games where you can just grind. No, that game, you have to beat the hardest enemies since the beginning of the game because your stats of your characters are gained through what you fight in the game. So if you start early game and you're fighting weak enemies, by the time you get to the near mid or end of the game, you're walled because your characters can't gain enough stats by the time that you do get to the mid game because all you've been doing was fighting weak enemies. Because there's something called a battle rank, and the higher the battle rank goes, the lesser stats you get. So the goal is when your battle rank is low at the beginning of the game, you have to beat the hardest fucking thing you possibly can. Literally the hardest. And continuously continue this cycle, carefully skipping all the weak enemies, all the weak bosses, everything. And you have to fight the hardest freaking shit so that your stats are just slammed. And the higher your battle rank gets, by the time you get to a high battle rank and your stats start not, you know, accumulating as fast, you'll already be so powerful. And it took so long for people to figure that out. But one day I'll finish The Last Remnant when I probably, you know, finish all the other RPG games, because honestly, The Last Remnant is going to be my very final RPG game, probably, like for like the main ones that I had in mind. And it's going to be the longest one, the hardest, the longest and probably the last one I do. It's going to be for a challenge, literally. But, you know, I am a master at games when I'm calm and cool, which I have been for months now, because things are just so much better now. But aside from that, yeah. Well, anyways, I really do thank you for, you know, watching Parasite Eve 2 remake for part 2. You know, I enjoy talking to you guys again. And I hope to see you again tonight. I don't know what time I'll be here, but I should ideally be here a little earlier than today because, you know, I wasn't able to get out of work early, as you guys know. I really tried to push them to get me out of that damn casino 2 hours ago, since the time I started this video. So, you know, if I come back a little earlier, we'll be able to finish up the rest of the hospital, finish up the museum, and maybe some of the sewer. And the last video would be the sewer, and then basically the end of the game, and that's it. So we'll be doing this back to back, Sunday night and Monday night. And then when I come back for Tuesday night, which is going to be basically my last day of work before my off days, which is Wednesday and Thursday, I may have the energy to start at least maybe another remake game, which is most likely to be Jade Cocoon. I have really put the idea in my head that I would do Jade Cocoon. You know, because it is an Asian-themed game, and I'm doing Asian-themed games right now. Because I am waiting for Onimusha 1 and 2 to come out on a discount, so that's going to be postponed for now. But I do have a freaking large-ass list of remake games. I mean, this is a pretty lengthy-ass list of games. It's pretty damn lengthy. That's all the remake games I've had that I did in the past, and now I have to redo them all over again. I have to redo them all over again. Oh my fuck. Because it took me so long to get into good quality. It did. It took me a long time to get all this gear. You realize that this microphone costed me a G? You know, it costed me $1,000. Yeah. And then not to mention the freaking amplifier. You know, the amplifier was not cheap either. This thing too. You know, the SSL too. And then this microphone and the freaking arm. Yeah, that shit all costed me a G. But, you know, the next thing I'm going to be working on is the bedroom redesign. That's going to cost me $1,000, and I'm doing that somewhere either at the end of April, near end of April, or otherwise at the beginning of like March. But after that, I'll be saving for a car and at the same time a $4,000 PC build, which I'll be buying the pieces little by little. And we'll finally have a master PC. And after that, I'm done with buying equipment, unless I want to change my monitors or change my keyboard, whatever. You know, I've spent like $3,000 into investing into streaming, like all these fucking lights and everything. Yeah, it costed a lot for all this shit. And you know, and then but it's worth it. You know why? Because I told you guys I wanted to go professional. You know, I really wanted to put that much effort into making everything good, you know, and it took me a whole year to get up to now. And now imagine what I'm going to be in about a year from now again, you know. And then don't forget, once I buy the $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 camera, which is for filmmaking, I'll be making trailers to Specters, which is the game I want to design. And I'll be starring in the game, of course, and in the movie as well. And at the same time, I'll be, you know, investing heavily, which I have been, to fundraise all of this, to build a team of people to create this game that's going to be inspired by Hotline Miami. It's going to be a spiritual successor, but it's going to be my version of it. because you guys know I wanted to create specters anyway, both in real life and in game. And the game is basically kind of like a trailer to something that I want to build as an organization in the future. And you know, this is like my big goal. I've been planning this for a long time, you know. But yeah, game design, trailers. I'm gonna have 4 different people in the movie. It's gonna be me and then 3 others that can partake in being the characters. And you guys will like it. It's gonna be amazing. It's not gonna be no low budget, nothing. Nope, it's gonna be fucking huge budget. Huge. Ridiculous. And it's gonna be really, really well made. It's gonna feel like a Tarantino film. But either way, you know, that's all in the future. But yeah, I was that damn serious that I've invested all this money into everything. So, you know, it's a long ways to go. And I won't stop. Either way, you guys will hopefully be there to see it all happen. Because, like I said, both the game and the movie will be known as Specters. But the movie, unfortunately, just as a little hint for those of you who are actually sitting here listening to this, will have to be 2 films. The unfortunate reason why is because I was thinking in my mind, I've watched over probably close to 5,000, maybe 10,000 movies in my lifetime. I've played 3,000 games and I've watched 5 to 10,000 movies in my lifetime. And I know how much you can cram into maybe 2-3 hour film. But the problem is that when you have multiple characters and then you have backstories and trying to build an emotional bonding as well as their trying to get the audience to actually feel something for each of the characters without rushing the content, it requires you to have at least 2 films. So that way I can focus half the characters on one, and then the other half will be something else, you know, the other 2 characters. So that way you don't have to be like, oh, we didn't get enough time for each one, you know? It felt rushed, or, oh, it's just like we completely didn't feel anything. So that's the reason why it has to be 2 films. The first one is most likely to be focused on me. And then the second film is going to be focused on the other characters. So, you know, it's going to be really good. I know for sure, I know exactly what the hell the movie's gonna look like, and it's gonna be fucking amazing. The music's gonna be amazing, it's gonna cost an ass load. The budget is probably going to be well over 20 million. Yeah, sounds like a lot, doesn't it? But I'm sitting around the 10,000 mark right now. Since the past month and a half that I've been investing, the grands I've been doing, it's gone up 1,030%. So that means I've gone up 10 times. So I'm at the 10,000 mark right now. The next time it goes up 10 times, I'll be at the 100,000 mark. And then the next time it goes up 10 times, I'll be at the million mark. And from then on, you know, once you get to the 100,000 mark, pretty much income becomes literally easy, you know, like I've explained this before. So, you know, it's like, it's only just a matter of time before that kind of target goal hits itself. And it doesn't cost $1 million to make a fucking game that is in low graphics like Hotline Miami. So, you know, it's like, I just have to pay for coders, game testers, you know, graphics designers, artists, you know, pay for the music licenses. You know, it's a lot of stuff to go into it, you know. But I adequately want to make sure that each person is paid properly, and that there is going to be a contract signed that they basically are accepting the pay and okay with the pay, and, you know, they will still be credited for their work. You know, but aside from that, that's about it. You know, we don't know how much of a big hit it's going to be, but I'm going to hope that it's going to be a big hit, because the movie is going to be a damn big hit. Oh yeah. And I'm going to need the budget from the game sales to put it towards the movie, as well as the investing, put it towards the movie. So, you know, it's a little hint for you guys. Aside from that, I don't want to take up too much time right now because it is 7 o'clock in the morning. And I want to go eat something, watch some cartoons, and I will be back again tonight for a part 3 Parasite Eve remake. And then on Monday night should ideally be part 4, otherwise it'll be Tuesday night. So we'll figure out which one it is, you know? But definitely it is going to be today, Sunday night. We will be doing part 3. And part 4 will either be Monday or Tuesday night. So we'll see what happens. Sound good? Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. And it was good seeing you again, Era. I'm glad that you enjoyed your time here. And I'm glad to have seen you again, you know? I think I put you as lead moderator because you're the last moderator. You're the only one. Yeah, that's right. You're the last one. Everybody else has either been removed or otherwise I put them as a VIP instead of moderator because, you know, before when I first gave moderator to people, I thought it was really just for them to get rid of dumbasses that, you know, disturb our content or spammers or whatever the hell. But in reality, honestly, I'd never really see those people, so I kind of just let them go. As for those who have been supporting the streams, you know, financially, I just put them as VIP so they don't have to worry about slowdowns or, you know, whatever the hell it is. I don't know what the hell VIP does for people, but I put them as VIP. And you're a lead moderator. You're the only one. But either way, yeah, time zones do suck. I wish that we were on a closer time zone. You know, don't worry, we'll have more moderators in the future. You know, just once I grow. Right now I'm sticking with the low-end games. I think comfortably the reason why I'm actually happy with doing low viewer games, especially good ones, like, you know, Parasite Eve as an example, is because it helps with me creating YouTube videos so that by the time I get around to the main games and I start really skyrocketing, I know the chat is gonna go fucking haywire and it's just gonna distract us from gaming, and I want it to be where, you know, at least I have hundreds of games that are, you know, YouTube made, and then I don't have to worry that later if I try to go back to those games that now the chat screen is just going off the fucking wall, and, you know, I can't make no more YouTube videos at that point because it's just too much to edit out. But at least it's easy for me to edit these kinds of moments out. Very easy because there's not much chat going on. So, you know, it's a very nice, enjoyable kind of movie-like kind of thing going on. Regardless if someone's there live or not live, it feels like a YouTube video, you know? And I'm glad that you either way found me. I'm really happy about that. So I really do appreciate that you've been here over a year now, you know? I know that everybody has lives, but I'm always here for you guys, always, you know? I just have to find myself, you know, and I did. I feel like I am going towards that direction of knowing what I want to do. And now I'm a lot happier, calmer, you know, more steady. But it doesn't mean that I'm out of the ditch. I'm just more steady, more going up slowly. That's better than when I first started. So. Alrighty, let's go to bed. Let's go eat some food. Yeah, the start was really, really tough. I'm not gonna lie, it was very, 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 very tough. Yes, good night, YouTube. Good night, peoples. And good night, Twitch peoples. Good night, everybody. And good night, Era. I will see you. We will have a little nice little jumpy emote. I like to do this usually sometimes at the end of the video. So here, you get your little jumpy emote. Good night. And here's your little cozy, very cozy. Jump, 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 jump. And then you get your little blanket cozy. Alright, good night. I will see you again soon for another video. Everybody.